Shumai. Yes, Tommy, I know. Anyway, hi everyone. I'm basically, I'm going to read out a new poem. Tommy's here with us. And basically, I have here a nice mirror that I picked up at an auction. It has nice hand carvings and stuff like this. So basically, this poem is called A Mirror Apart. And it's not so much about vanity in an external form, but it's more about a self-obsession of an internal way, about falling into the mirror and constantly looking within, because you know, there's vanity and then there's self-obsession. I'm not a narcissist or anything like that. It's just that the mirror is a funny place. I wouldn't over look at a mirror as funny enough. But yeah, I like to try and brush my hair and, you know, keep up with some form of appearance. But the mirror is a funny, you know, it is like as if you're looking into another dimension. And that's where I came up with the idea of puddles. Sometimes you get puddles which are very still and they're like mirrors on the ground. And you look down and you can see yourself upside down, basically, which is superb. But this is nice, but there are some really nice details on it. I haven't had a chance to put this up because I haven't really got wall space for it, but I do like it. Anyway, so this poem is called A Mirror Apart, and being inside the mirror, you forget about sometimes the outside, which is a sad state, and I can be a mirror apart from people. You know, sometimes I could be there, but you know, it's a reflection. Anyway, this piece is called Mirror Apart. When you look at me, do you see a mirror reflecting yourself back to you? Do you see yourself in me? Do you reflect me? If I see myself in you, how am I supposed to see you? When I shout at you, the words are words about what I am like. Lay out flat the world of me. Love is being able to look in the mirror and see you. But I am looking in the mirror and only seeing myself. And though I do not look that often at myself, I did, however, fall through and into the mirror, as if from black to white, as if the dialectic choice of choosing side, a line, a difference, the shared body of the butterfly's matched wings of two reversals. Perhaps the Rorschach ink blot test, pressed prints of symmetrical halves, as if the symmetry of the invariant halved mirror, the passing of the transformation, to be what reflects back at me, where it is me that can only bring about this definition. Like an echo, it is on the return from the separation line of still water. One way stretches up and the reflection pulling down. The four sides of reflection is like the four corners of the earth, north, east, south and west. The magnetic pull is in the centre of the mirror, of four jigsaw pieces all jumbled up, yet it is the same letter, L, coming from the same four lines of reflection, as if opposites attract, pulling together to the common shared line, oh the horizon, as if mathematics on either side of infinity. I fell through as if black and white, and being trapped in the mirror, now knocking behind silvery glass, waiting for all this to pass. I have tried to reach out in your reflection. When we look in close inspection. Remember me here behind this glass, to be like the film The Defiant Ones, handcuffed to prejudices of black and white. I am rapping on glass, as if behind a window pane, this chamber in the room of the silvering. I am knocking on silvery glass, perhaps to be split into twain, as I walk off from looking in the mirror, and yet still stuck behind the window pane. Behind here, if I could only be a forget-me-not, small in its remembrance, to ask God to rain me little blue forget-me-nots, even though small and scattered, to remember the exact spot, to be flowery-eyed in the shy blue, like if I had a forget-me-not look, so clear in baby blue eyes, if but the pitter-patter of the rain should ever grace this pain with running calling tears of where are you, to be out from here and into the pouring rain. Cat pea sprays, speckled in age, mottled, splattered and bronzed, tinged its brown soft tone. Clouds in the mirror, as if French polish is built up too quickly to bloom a damp haze of a foggy morning. Dark spots cling around the edges, which is my universe, oxidizing before my very eyes. The mirror could have been a dark metallic teal grey chain, leaving a sweet twang of rustic rust from holding it, but it is the very clunk that binds me. A chain seems so dominant, and yet its shape can be so beautiful. It is only the way it is linked. Certainly not like the link of a daisy chain, so easily pulled apart, no effort needed to be freed from beauty. And now they have the mendacity to throw in a daisy chain in aid to pull me out of this window pane. Oh, rechain me in the chains of flowers, wreaths of a beautiful circle display. Oh, chain me in daisies, a handcuff, a bracelet. But I fell through as if black and white, and being trapped in the mirror, now knocking behind silvery glass, waiting for all this to pass. I am rapping on glass as if behind a window pane, this chamber in the room of the silvering. I am knocking on silvery glass. I might try and shatter this sheet to break it into pieces, split into fragments of the defiant ones, once handcuffed, now a choice in our difference. I had bad luck before I broke the mirror. Your story confines us to be scared to break out a mirror. Well, thanks very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed that. Incidentally, that mental health can make you go within to yourself. So It's been lost in a mirror in a different way. Yeah. So mirrors can be interesting objects to write about. There's been a lot of musicians and writers have written about mirrors. Anyway, thanks for listening. Hwyl.